A little background about my client, Your Honor, is that he works in the security industry and earns approximately 100,000 per annum. He has a partner and also a 2-year-old child, and they are expecting the second child in the next 3 months. Mr. Smith and his partner Jane Smith have been in a relationship for over 5 years. He is the sole breadwinner of this family unit. Also, he is living with Jane's mother in that same house. Jane's mother is suffering from a neurological condition, namely dementia. That is a brief background about his of the accused. My dear friend, the prosecutors, has accorded the court that my client is categorized under unacceptable risk under Section 4E of the Crimes Act due to his affiliation with gang members, and 2, no parental support or family, parents around him, particularly his parents around him, and that he may abscond from attending his hearing. Your Honor, in order to understand these 2 points that the prosecutors has raised, we need to know the circumstances surrounding these 2 issues that was raised. Mr. Smith has always been raised in a foster care environment since he was a child. He has no family contact, or very little family contact, that he was able to establish during that time, and as he grew older, the relationship between his parents had deteriorated. As for affiliation with gang, these people that the prosecutors are mentioning are mostly his friends from foster care or primary school, Your Honor, and they grew up together, basically. However, admirably, my client has no prior criminal history in spite of having these group of friends, long-term friends around him. That has not affected him getting a pilot license and getting an education and a secure job, which, Your Honor, he has maintained for the last 10 years or so, I would say, since he left secondary college in a very early age. Also, Your Honor, my client owns his own property in Narren Warren. The factors that will affect him and his family had he been incarcerated, Your Honor, is that Miss Jane Smith is in her last trimester in her pregnancy and heavily relies on her partner during this time. They also have a 2-year-old child to take care of as well, and also the fact that Jane's mother suffers from dementia. Therefore, it is right to say that Mr. Smith's immediate family will be directly impacted by this incarceration. Also, medical reports tendered indicates that Mr. Smith is a diabetic, and had he been in remand, he would need special medical attention around this. Also, the fact that his Narren Warren property is under mortgage, which is paid directly from his salary. Had he been incarcerated, this will impact non-payment of mortgage, and his property will be repossessed, Your Honor, which means that his family as well as Mr. Smith will be in risk of homelessness.